Hi guys, welcome back to MJ Performance. Although it's not MJ Performance today, got the car strapped down, so something a bit different for you on the video. And I've got Martin and the engine building supremo Kieran. And what's going on today, guys?
Right, hi guys, yeah, so as Tim's mentioned, a bit different because we've brought the, over much demand, we've brought the Little BeaST to the rollers, up to our good friend Graham at Roll Speed. He dynoed it last time on S242 Stage 3, so we thought we'd bring it up. Well, we got a bit of spare time, and Graham's got the time. Let's get it on there and see what sort of figures we get for you guys. As we said, Kieran's joined us. I mean, Kieran is still works heavily with us. He's heavily involved with the MJ Performance side of things. Still, our engine builder, and Kieran's the one to talk to. He's got more of the technical side of it with regards to what the manifold does, and etc. etc. So. I mean,
thanks for that lovely introduction.
It's great, isn't it, mate? So I thought I'd hand it over to Kieran. Get him, yeah.
So Kieran, after that fantastic introduction,
basically we've come back to Graham's at Raw Speed. This is where we dynoed the car like many times before. We come back here because it's a big roller system. Graham sets the car up lovely. It's the most repeatable results we've had from any rolling road dyno. So we're just basically going to see what it does today and see what the figures are.
Yeah, that's right, guys. So Graham's just setting it all up there. We'll centralise it, and then he'll get going on the. We'll get it warmed up, and then we'll do some power runs, and then we'll share the live figures with you guys. Okay?
Yeah, live. And fantastic.
Then, so we'll catch up very shortly.
Yeah, looking forward to this. And through the power of video editing, the next time you see the car, it'll be on the dyno.
Hang on, let's swing around to Timmy there. Look.
Oh, Timmy, say hello, Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right, Kieran.
Yeah, fantastic.
Martin here again, MJ Performance. Welcome back. Just to follow up to what we discussed earlier, we've now completed just done one dyno run on the Little BeaST, and I'll hand you over to Kieran is much more in a better position to be to explain what's going on there with that graph. Okay, so over to Kieran.
So on the 102, it's filled out the torque curve, so we've got no dips in the torque curve and fluctuations. Could say it's had a bit of titivation, should we say?
Yes, yeah, a bit of titivation. We love a bit of titivation, don't we?
Love a bit of titivation.
Explain the 102, Kieran, for viewers who's not,
So the 102 octane fuel is obviously a higher octane, it's a race fuel. It's not going to give much more horsepower. It's going to stop the engine from deading and misfiring during its 4 cycle.
Yeah.
So it's meant to keep the engine together and make it run a bit more healthy, which in turn will produce a little bit more horsepower, but not a lot. Okay, so if we look at the graph, this has literally just been taken. You can see there 322.7. It's a foot-pounds of torque there, and 318.1 for the horsepower. So I think we've got to be pretty happy with that.
Yeah, that's right. Don't forget. As Kieran was mentioning, the 102 map on the RT330, it allows you to run on the 99 V power, and also it allows you to run on 102 octane. Now you can't get 102 octane on the pumps as such. It's like to a racetrack, very very limited. So we've now ran this on the 102 VP race fuel. Why wouldn't you? Because the map allows you to run it anyway. So just spin that around.
Stopped all the naysayers.
Spin that around again. Now this is wheel horsepower, guys. All right.
Yeah.
We're not, I mean, I've said this before. We're not big dyno guys. We know what the car performs like. We trust what it should be doing. You can feel what it's doing. You don't need a dyno to tell you. You know what it's doing when you drive it down the road. It is just savage. So that all we've done this for, guys, is just to prove what the you know, what sort of figures it's producing, because people were asking us because there's so much on the car, and there we are. So great for us, fantastic for REVO. Also, guys, just staying on the issue with the graph here. As we said, that is real wheel horsepower, not flywheel. Okay, so do your calculations. You know, the flywheel figure is a made-up figure, so I don't know if you guesstimate on that. It's probably going to be around 350, 360, I suppose. But I'll stand you back over to Kieran quickly and explain to you about just certain other elements of what we've put on this car, which is different to others with regards to the exhaust exit.
Firstly, anybody at a rolling road that will give you a flywheel horsepower, that's a calculation that they've done in house based on the overrun and the time coming down off the peak power. So it's a guesstimate basically. I mean, anyone can change your figures and give you a flywheel readout. This is wheel horsepower, 318 bhp at the wheel,
or as we like to call real horsepower.
Real horsepower. Yes, sorry. So yeah, obviously this car's a little bit different. The manifold, firstly, the whole reason that engine's making that horsepower is because the turbo's being spooled up efficiently. You're not going to get that on a normal cast type manifold, no matter how much porting you do. Yeah. Okay, you're not going to get it. A tubular manifold, which is the same diameter all the way through to the turbo with a proper collector, is the only way you're going to get that sort of serious.
We're not talking about any manifold here, Kieran, are we? We're
no,
about a very good
about
friend of yours who's
very good
where
friend of mine.
From.
Yep, and a very good friend of MJ Performance, which is Matt Simpson and Simpson Race Exhausts. Yeah, didn't catch you at the show, Matt, but yeah, see you soon. Like,
I mean, that was just for information, guys. That was a collaboration between ourselves, Kieran, who started the ball rolling with the Simpson thing. So it's really, you know.
Yeah, well, we've been using Simpson for years and years with the race engines.
I mean, massive thanks to Kieran. Massive thanks to Kieran for making that happen, because if it wasn't for him, that manifold wouldn't have been developed and made, and it wouldn't be on the car. And you've got one of yours as well, Tim.
Yeah. In the post, is it?
I think everyone involved in it
is coming. Your commission is coming.
Yeah.
So
I think everyone involved in it should feel very proud of themselves. With that number.
I've got a massive Chuffy badge actually. Yeah, massive.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's a bit of a stick to the naysayers. We've got it in paper. We've just done it's not particularly cold today. I know we're wearing coats, but it's not particularly cold today. It's a good repeatable dyno. As I say, Graham at Raw Speed is Rolling Road is the most repeatable we've seen. Down
He's very meticulous about accuracy. You know,
and of course, this was the same rollers when the car had the S242 and just had the manifold fitted. So it's a good indication of where the power's going, isn't it, with the upgrades?
Kieran, I didn't bring the car up. Kieran brought the car up last time to do a comparison on the stock manifold, log manifold, with the when we put the Simpson one on. You know, so Kieran done that. We've done it this time. It was only right to bring Kieran back for the second run with the RT330 and all the rest of the bits and pieces on it. And there.
No, I still love what the car does. I mean,
you
know, out of the box with the MJ Performance crew and everything doing what they do on it, it's awesome. It's awesome. I mean, the REVO software is fantastic. I mean, we didn't get any misfires. We didn't get any issues running the 102, the race fuel. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, the torque figure just improved. That's all it did. It just improved the torque figure.
And you can feel that on the road. That's what I said to you guys at the beginning.
Thank God you got the big brake.
You have to stop the thing. You don't need. I don't need a graph like that to tell me what this car performs like on the road. It is just insane. But
I mean, as we know, I mean, there's people that always, will live and die by the numbers, now we've got the numbers to show people that that's what the car produces with these bolt-ons, and obviously all the things that have been done to the car with the upgrades.
Of course, I mean, Kieran's, he's a race engine builder, so same as Graham. Graham's a race engine builder. They put the engines, they build the engine, they put it on a dyno, and they run it in on a dyno. They get figures from the dyno, and then it's put in the car, and then it's road mapped.
It goes on this rolling road.
And it goes on this rolling road. So there we are. So that's the procedure. So. There we are. That in that instance is obviously you're reading the flywheel horsepower because that's what you're doing. It's on a bench, isn't it? So, but when you drop it in the car, it's wheel horsepower that's the only thing that matters, because why wouldn't it?
So we just got some fantastic numbers as you've seen from the Little BeaST. Really pleased with that. We're just going to run mine on there. Obviously, it's got a very similar setup. This one's running on V-Power, and I'll just bring Martin in. Yeah, Martin.
Yeah, hi again, guys. So as Tim's just mentioned, we've already dynoed the Little BeaST. You saw the figures on that, and now we're going to just, while we're here, Tim's brought his along. As we've mentioned before in other videos, it's a similar setup to ours with regards to the crossover pipe, the Simpson tubular brace manifold, the rest of the exhaust system, the Pro Alloy competition intercooler, as we discussed before. It runs all the baffled sump, etc. It goes on, list goes on and on. But we're going to just run it up. As Tim said, the Little BeaST was dynoed. I have dynoed the Little BeaST previously on V-Power, which we'll share with you also. And now it's obviously been run on 102 proper race fuel, because the RT330 map allows you to do that. So why not? Why not? So you can do the same, Tim, obviously. So no doubt you'll be running yours on 102 and see what it gains.
Yeah, when it's on tracking things, and obviously it'd be interesting to come down here on 102 and see what it does as well.
We'll try the 99, the V-Power 99 first. See what sort of results we get, and we'll come back to you shortly, guys, and let you know the results as we did on the Little BeaST.
Yeah. So once again, next time you see it, it'll be on the rollers, being run up by Graham. So catch you soon. Hi guys, so you just see my car on the rollers. Really pleased with that. 299.8, so basically 300 horsepower. And look at the torque. I mean, if you'd seen the Little BeaST's run, just slightly off it, 322.3. So really happy with that. I'll just bring Martin in. It's doing what it should be doing, isn't it, Martin?
Absolutely. Yeah. Hi guys. Just me. You have to put up with me now, I'm afraid, because Kieran's gone. So as Kieran explained, the graph side of it before, spin it around there. Look, Tim. So as Tim said, we've got 299.8. Well, it's, for argument's sake, 300 wheel horsepower in it, and the torque's great, 322.3 wheel horsepower torque. Yeah. So we're really pleased with that. We don't want to be. I mean, that's just doing a couple of runs. We don't want to be going continuously doing runs. It's that's not the way to do it. It's not healthy for the engine. So we don't need to keep doing it. We got our figures, and that's all that we're concerned about. So as a customer of mine, Tim, I mean, as you said, you're pleased with it. Is that?
Yeah, really pleased. I mean, obviously, as people can see the way the graph goes. I mean, Graham was explaining it. Yeah. Obviously, here at 5.2, so it just crosses over, and that's exactly what you want. So that shows that the graph's very accurate.
Yeah, it is.
In terms of power, very pleased with it. I mean, peak power, you're looking at like just over 3.5. So between 3.5 and 4 is sort of the peak area, which, I mean, as I've said to you before, Martin, I mean, that's where the car seems to be most alive. In terms of when you're putting your foot down, it's doing exactly what it should be doing.
Like I've said, to many times, and Rich has said it with the REVO software. It's safe, reliable power, and we've just proved that it makes the power, and more. Now, that's we can't say much more than it. So that just gives you an idea, what REVO can do for you guys. Yeah. There we go, guys. So there it is. That's just something we've done just to, just because people were asking for it. So we've done it now. So
and doubting.
And doubting, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean the car will be, you can see it. It'll be out on circuit quite a bit this year, and at static shows, etc. We always invite any potential ST180 owners like yourself, Tim. You came to us. And by all means, you can have this setup. It's not an exclusive setup to this car. We can offer that to on your car. You've got it, Tim, and you need to a few other little bits and pieces.
Obviously,
to get
speaking
to
for myself as an owner, that's had the upgrades. It's certainly very good. It's got very practical as well. It's my car's a daily car, so you can have a setup that's usable daily as well, and
of course.
It's got the sort of power like this. It's fantastic.
So
love it.
There we are.
Yeah.
So again, usual as we say, it's one other thing. It's just unfortunate that Psycho Sanders was going to be with us tonight because he wanted to sample this, but due to unforeseen circumstances, he was not able to make it. So I'm sure you'll see him on the next video. Okay.
Maybe Rich could take me out for a test drive with the new brakes. And
actually, yeah, that's one other thing before we go. Now, Kieran has
I
not
haven't
been in.
tested the new
He
brakes.
hasn't been in the
No,
Little
he's
BeaST
not.
and driven it yet and been in it with the new brake setup, which, like I've said before, makes you feel sick. So Kieran will feel sick when if he's in the passenger seat with Rich.
Well, look at Chester.
Yeah,
It made him feel sick.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so GC and the PT felt sick. You know, I feel sick when I'm in the passenger seat in this. It's just the amount of G's it pulls when it's throwing all your insides around. But it's all good fun. But
Yeah.
like I say, guys, pop up and see us. We're quite approachable, and we can talk you through the spec on this, and you can have the same. So usual thing: like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave your comments down below, and we'll catch up with you very soon. Kieran?
Yeah, cheers. Thanks very much, guys.